From Omro down to Mayville, from Rosendale to the Ledge, and everywhere in between, it's time to get you caught up on everything happening in the Flyway Conference. This is the Flyway Focus Sport Report, your home for the best whip-around coverage of your favorite local teams. Now, with all the latest, here's Jordan King.
Good Friday morning to you. All sorts of playoff action yesterday. Let's start in softball. Top-seeded Lemira didn't have an offensive outburst, but they didn't need one against Adams Friendship yesterday as the duo of Haley Caspery and Nora Buskey combined to throw a one-hit shutout. Lemira scored both runs in the first two innings, and the pitchers dominated from there. Caspery struck out 11 in 5 innings of work. She allowed no hits and walked 2. Buskey in the final 2 innings struck out 4 and allowed just 1 hit. Lillian Christian had 2 hits for the Lions. Lemira awaits in the sectional semifinal for the winner of the Laconia-Mayville game. That game got delayed after the second inning yesterday as Rosendale got a deluge of rain. The game is tied 0-0, heading to the third. That'll resume today at 2:30. Campbellsport had Kewaskum on the ropes yesterday in their regional final. The Cougars had a chance to take the lead in the 6th, but stranded a runner on 3rd. The Indians went on to score 3 in the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 was the final. Peyton Hall doubled. She also struck out 5 in the circle. Elsewhere, Gracie Conkle's arm kept Springs in the game against state favorite Michigan yesterday, but the Ledgers were unable to muster enough offense and fell 1-0. The run that Conkle gave up was unearned. That brings us to baseball. Third-seeded Campbellsport run-ruled Sheboygan South 10-0. Riley Coleman threw a one-hitter and struck out 11. Kyler Bowe, Jace Gable, and Gage Coleman all collected 2 hits. Campbellsport will host 6th-seeded Xavier in the second round. Also in Division II, North Fondy saw its season come to an end with a 9-0 loss at Plymouth. In Division III, number 5 seed Laconia also had its game delayed because of rain. The Spartans lead Marquezan 2-0. That game is in the bottom of the second. Laconia 2 on with 2 out. Cam Smith will be at the plate, and that game will get rolling at 1. In the 8-9 matchup, Lemira run-ruled WLA 13-3 in 6 innings. The Lions had some clutch 2-out hitting on the day. Jonah Mason 3 for 3 and also walked. 2 of his hits started 2-out rallies. Mason on his approach.
Just come with good attitude, step up to the plate, do what I can for myself and the team, and just hit the ball hard. You just come aggressive, that's what I do. Just look fastball, try to hit as hard as I can. Try to get on base.
Catcher Easton Zangel had 2 hits and 3 RBIs. Earlier this week, he joined the 100-hit club for his career. He says the postseason, a chance to reset for Lemira.
Leave everything behind us, really. We had a lot of tough games, tough losses. Just leave that all behind. Just start new.
Brody Lichtke and Colton Wagoner each had 3 RBIs as well. Dalton Zingzheim pitched 5 innings in relief of Weston Poth. Coach Sid Lehman says the plan was to use Poth as an opener.
Weston, the plan was to start him, almost use him as an opener in a certain point because they've already seen him for 2 full games. So if we open with Weston, then let Dalton kind of finish the game. That was kind of the plan from the beginning. And Dalton had to step up, and he certainly did. He looked really good tonight. He had his good stuff.
Lemira advances to play top seed Cedar Grove, Belgium. Springs is the 11 seed in the bracket, and the Ledgers are still alive after blowing out the 6 seed Kohler 11-4. Once again, it was the Ben Anderson show. The senior pitched 6 innings of 2-run ball, and at the plate he was 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs and 2 runs. Kale Krusik and Beckett Longley each had 2 hits, 2 RBIs as well. Springs moves on to play at Horicon coming up next. Omro was an 11 seed in Sectional 2. The Foxes gave 6 seed Brilliant a scare, but didn't have enough offense, losing 2-1. Bryce Loker and Brock Fry combined to give up just 3 hits and strike out 11. Both runs that Brilliant scored were unearned. And in girls soccer yesterday, Springs knocked off WLA 3-0, which clinches at least a share of the Flyway title for the Ledgers. 2 goals for Anna Willis in the win. Winnebago Lutheran can help Springs out by beating Central Wisconsin Christian on Monday. That would clinch an outright title for the Ledgers. Elsewhere, Mayville beat Lemira 3-0, Omro beat Ripon 2-1, and CWC tied Sheboygan Lutheran 3-3. No scores came in from Lourdes at Campbellsport or North Fondy United at Eustisford Dodgeland. That brings us to today. Both Laconia baseball and softball will finish out their regional games today. Again, baseball starts back up at 1 and softball at 2:30. Otherwise, it's all track and field sectionals. Campbellsport, Winnebago Lutheran, and North Fondy make the ridiculous 2-hour trip to Marinette to compete today. That D2 sectional starts at 3. Omro, Mayville, Laconia, and Lamira all travel down to McFarland. That's another Division II sectional. That gets rolling at 3:45. And Springs is the lone Division III team. The Ledgers are at Green Lake Princeton. That starts up at 3:30. We have a list of all the sectional qualifiers on our website, flywayfocus.com. Check those out. And we'll tell you about every athlete headed to state coming up tomorrow. Hope you have a great Friday. For the Flyway Focus Sports Report, I'm Jordan King.